Hey everybody, it's Jo. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video finds you well after Christmas, and I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and that you're now gearing up for a brand new year. So generally at the end of each year on my Facebook page, I do a bit of a top 10 of my favorite creations that I've created throughout the year. But this year I thought that I would do slightly different, and I thought that I would share them with you in a little video here. So these are just things that I like, and I can't always explain why I like them. They just, you know what it's like, they just become a bit of a favorite to you. So they're not in any order at all, but I just thought I would share. There is process videos for some of these that you'll find them on the channel. Some of them there isn't, but if there is something here that you are particularly interested in, leave a comment below and perhaps I can do another video for you, or I can explain to you in a little bit more detail how I created it, and perhaps you can create something similar at home with the stuff that you have in your stash. So first up was this one here. Now this is a slimline card, which is something that I actually don't do very often, but I used a cover plate die here which has no edge, so I was able to move it along and create one long piece. So I've hot foiled here, and I've got another hot foil vellum piece here. But I just like this one. I like how that one turned out. This one here, this is also going to be a class for people in my area in the next couple of weeks. I watercolored my background first, and then I hot foiled my blossoms, and I'm pretty sure that there is a video here on YouTube for these ones. So I like those. Let's make some space here. These ones here were a set of 3, and I was playing with acetate and this Pretty Blossoms hot foil plate from Pink Fresh. So this first one here is completely acetate, and what I've done is I have hot foiled it, and I've used a coordinating die cut. I've stuck it over my acetate card base, and I've also got my sentiment here, but so I had a little spot to write, I've kind of lined it up underneath so that I still have a little spot to write a quick message. So the second way I used that plate was I hot foiled directly onto the acetate. So this is heat resistant acetate here, and then underneath I've done my stenciling. So when this all lays nice and flat, the acetate and the hot foil lines up perfectly with the stenciling underneath, and then I've got the space inside. And the last one I decided to create a shaker card with. Not quite sure if you can see the shakers in there. So that was a favourite product of the year for me. I really enjoyed this Pink Fresh hot foil plate. This one here, I'm sure that there is a video for. Everybody kind of loves this technique. So I've just ink blended my background, and then I've added the white ink over the top. But to get this really strong look, because the Distress Oxide is reactive, I've had to actually add my white ink. I think I added it over about 3 days. So I added my white ink, let it set overnight, then I've come back and I've added another layer, and I think I went again an extra night. Just kept adding the layers to get that really nice bright white look. So that was another favourite, and yes, I think there is a video for that one. This one here, I think there's a process video for as well. I don't know if it's the colour, but I just like the way this one turned out. So this is another Pink Fresh set. These ones here, these were recent. I really like how these turned out. So this is with the white ink on the bottom and then the gold on the top, and there is a process video for this on the channel. These ones here, these are a little set of cards that I created using Uniquely Creative. I think this one was called Whimsical Dreams, and this was probably my favorite collection by Uniquely Creative this year. I think it's the navies. I don't know, there's just something about it. It's just really pretty. So I kept these cards relatively simple. I've just used the creative cuts, and I've added some thread for texture, and also this really cute little bubble die. So for those that don't know, Uniquely Creative is an Australian paper craft company, and they have some beautiful products. So the other thing I created this year was some mixed media. I don't do a lot of mixed media, and I did have a little bit of a play. So this is just a canvas, and I've got some pastes on here. I've got some die cuts, lots of florals, all kinds. My chipboard. So I had a lot of fun creating this, and this now sits in my craft room. And lastly is just a couple of scrapbooking layouts. So I actually didn't create very many scrapbook layouts this year. I found that I love to scrapbook, I love to create, but I found that I was just sticking random photos on there and my scrapbooking was getting out of control. I have nowhere to store all of this. So I still enjoy the process of scrapbooking, and I have been putting on these photo mats here so that I can go back later and pick out a photo that actually means something and is worth scrapbooking. So this was done with the 49er Market Plum Grove collection. I think I did about 4 layouts with this collection, but this was my favourite. I love these rub-ons. I think 49er Market do some beautiful rub-ons. And this one here, I think I like this one because I don't actually do much masculine stuff. Even though I have 2 sons, I tend to stick to the pretty stuff. But this one here, I really like how this one turned out. It's got heaps of Dusty Attic chipboard on there. This is a Paper Rose paper pack as well. And this is also available as a kit in my shop if you are interested. So that's it. That's just a few of my top picks for this year. I am hoping to be back next year with lots more creativity. I just wanted to take a second just to say a really big thank you to everybody that has subscribed, who has sent me love, who has sent me comments. This is just a little bit of fun for me. I love to share. I think that's how we all learn. The more we share, the more we learn. And I honestly think that everybody has something to offer. So yeah, just a massive thank you. And from my family to yours, have a wonderful new year. I hope that the new year brings you joy in whatever form that is for you. So until next time, take care. Much love. I will chat to you soon. Bye.